Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Technique Talk Tuesday. This week I put a post up on Facebook and Twitter about how you can use straws to help relieve a tired voice. And I got a lot of comments, so I wanted to help clarify this week on how you could use straws more effectively to get a better voice. Using straws in voice training follows a very fancy topic called semi-occluded vocal tracts. You can certainly look that up. There's lots of research by Ingo Titze, T-I-T-Z-E. If you look online, you'll see some great stuff about why this works. But today we're going to talk about how to use straws to get a better voice. Whether you are recovering from being sick or going through allergy season, or whether you want a quick warm-up. Essentially, when you're using a narrowing in the vocal tract, you can help decrease the effort at the level of the vocal folds. So it's a great way to kick your voice into gear. So first step is just to take your straw and fill a glass up with water about half full, because you'll see why in a couple of seconds. And what I want you to do is just blow air into the water. So you're blowing bubbles. Like if you're a little kid blowing bubbles into chocolate milk. We used to do that all the time. So first step, you're going to blow air into the water. Just making bubbles. And then what I want you to do is see if you can alternate voiceless and voiced conditions without changing the bubbles. So you want to watch out for volcanoes. So watch this. If you do not. So if you're splashing yourself in the face, it's wrong. You're just going to go back and forth alternating voiceless and voiced trials and see if you can keep the airflow the same, keep the bubbles the same. You're essentially using the bubbles as a visual reference to make sure you're doing it the right way. If you can do that, then you're going to start to add little pitch glides. So you're going to do again, as you go higher, make sure you don't increase the bubbles. Try and keep everything the same. If you can do that, take the straw above the water and see if you can do the ripples at the same rate the whole time. So you're doing and notice that the ripples of the water stop on the way up. You want to make sure you're keeping the airflow the whole time. If you can do that, then you're going to take it out. You're taking away the resistance of the water now and just putting your finger halfway over the hole. You're going to do try to decrescendo as you go up, essentially go quieter. Make sure you're not making any crazy faces either. You just want to keep that sense of airflow the whole time. If you can do that, take your finger away. You can keep your hand in front of the straw so you can make sure that you're still filling the air the whole time. If you're a teacher and you work with little kids, you can also put cotton balls out on the top of the piano and have them blow the cotton balls away while they're keeping their voice going. If you can do that, remove the straw and still try and direct your air into the straw from further away, like it should sound like a flute or a kazoo or some other little kid's toy. Take that away now and just do like a kazoo sound. It's almost like if a V and a W had a baby. Try and go over the whole range as quietly as possible. And then if that feels great, start to integrate that into your song. I mean, you can just use simple nursery rhymes or some like very basic songs in your speech range at first. So if you're doing Mary Had a Little Lamb, you do try not to have the airflow change with the pitch. So not you want to have the sense that the airflow is continuing while you're layering the voice on at different pitches. The whole time. If you can do that, try and stretch and see how much of your rep you can use. So how high and how low, how loud and how soft. Keeping that sense of airflow. It's pretty amazing how Just a really quick warm-up with this stuff can yield a pretty great voice. You probably only need 2 minutes tops. So you can use this in the morning when you're warming up, or you can use it throughout the day if you're getting tired. So if you're a teacher and you need check-ins throughout the day, you can certainly use the straws or any sort of kazoos to help you out. This is the foundation for other exercises that you might recognize, like lip trills or using fricatives or sirens. And so any sorts of weird noises are all founded on this idea of semi-occluded vocal tracts. So I encourage you to look up some information about that if you're geeky and want to get interested, or feel free to email me some questions. If you like this video, I'd encourage you to share it with your friends all around the planet, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.